Hello, everyone. So today I have Gabby Gardner with me from Pineview Rentals, and me and her are going to be working with you today to walk you through the sales order and then the RTO contract after you get the sales order filled out. So what we're going to do is when we get to this point of the point of sale, we just want to make sure that the customer info is correct, that we have the correct phone numbers and email. Our delivery address has been confirmed with the confirm button here, and then our cash terms looks correct. And in this particular one, we have selected no pine care coverage, but we have selected the liability damage waiver. And when you want to confirm this, you need to make sure to get the customer's initial, and we then will go to the purchase method and we will apply the rent to own option in the drop down, and then it will show us our down payment amount, and we will select that to get it in the subtotal box. And then from here, we are going to hop over to the RTO contract. And Gabby, I'm going to let you go ahead and take it away and explain these areas on the contract for us.
Great. Hello, everyone. So at the top here, you can see this is where we're going to put in the customer's information. It's very important that we are accurate with our spelling. So glance over it for any typos. It's really important for legality purposes that we get all of that correct. The customer's name, we want to make sure is the same customer who is signing the contract. So we want that customer name to match that signature. The email address, if they do not have one, you can just leave that off. Everything else, you want to make sure, as Ethan said, that you verified that physical address. That's very important on our end. And then scrolling down here, the description of the property, that's going to transfer over from the sales order. If you look down here, you will see the 90-day same as cash program option. If they have opted in for that, that will start the day that their building is delivered. It is worth mentioning to them that there is a 3% charge for any payments they make with a credit or debit card. However, they can make ACH payments for no charge, or they can send check or money orders. Next, we have the customer reserve account breakdown. If the customer has put money in their CRA, you can see the difference between what their payment would be like with the CRA and also without the CRA. Here at line 5, we have a breakdown of the initial payment. A lot of customers like to see where exactly their money's going. You can go over each line here, and it will tell you exactly where those funds are placed. Line number 7, the early purchase option, it will show you the cash price of the building and then also the discounted payoff option. So if they're asking what percentage of their cash price is going to go towards that early payoff, they can see that right there. If we look down here at line number 12, that's going to go over the LDW. So the LDW is the liability damage waiver. If the customer is opted in, they do need to initial that box. The LDW is going to protect against acts of God, so fire, storm, flood. And it is worth noting that fire is from the act of God, not self-inflicted. So if a customer will leave a candle in the building and the building burns down, that is not an act of God. So that would not be protected. If they were to hit the side of their building with a tractor, anything like that is not going to be protected. The customer will still be responsible for the remaining payments on the building. If an act of God were to occur, then we would take care of the rest of their payments, would not entitle them to another building, but they would not be responsible for any more payments on that structure. The rest here is just some legalities the customer may want to read over. It is important to stress to them that they should read every single line on here so that they feel comfortable with what they're signing. It is good to just be really transparent with this information and answer any questions they may have. And if there is lines that you don't understand, absolutely give us here at Pineview Rentals a call and we'd be happy to go over it with you. Right here we have the reoccurring payments box. So if the customer would like to be on auto pay, you'll just want to fill out the information here. They can use their ACH information or a card. It's very important that every digit is accurate, otherwise we are going to have returned payments, and customers don't like that. So just make sure when you are looking at that customer's banking information that you're getting every digit right, and make sure this is left out a lot, that we are putting the security code for the card. And then lastly, we have them opt in for paperless. And then we just want to get that signature. And again, we want to make sure that signature matches the name that's typed on the contract.
Gabby, thank you very much for sharing that information with us. We really do appreciate it.
Absolutely.